Hi there, and thank you for joining me in a very special episode, because today I'm going to try to do something that I've never attempted on this channel in 4 years of YouTube tenure, and that is making a full beat from scratch, live, on a clock. And the reason why I've never done this before is because in most of my gear there's usually lots of setup involved. And curiously enough, I'd say that one of the biggest things on the XY is just how fast it is to go from inspiration to an idea. And rather than just talking about it, I thought, maybe I'd just show you. Before we start, I need to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Analog Cases, because they're making some amazing stuff out there. This is the analog case for the OP1 and for the XY. Now look at this. The best review I can give analog cases is that I've never actually thrown one of these away. They're that good. If you're looking to store your gear in beautiful, stylish, and most of all, protective cases, can't go wrong with them. Go check them out. There's a link in the description. You get a discount and I get a small kickback. Thank you, Analog Cases, for sponsoring today's video, and let's do this. Now, one of the things that I really loved about the OP1, which is very present here, is that there's loads of sounds just ready to go that are very, very good. Now, I know that one main complaint on this, and I think on the OP1 as well, is that there isn't much sound design and you're not really sure what's going on in most of the parameters. Like in here, you get a triangle and a weird prism thing. It's like a lens, actually. Sure, it's not the deepest sound design synth or sampler out there, but what it makes up for is that it just gives you the building blocks just ready to go. Like most of the sounds are just immediately beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes on the clock, and starting right now. There we go. So first things first. Okay, I'm gonna go for that kind of beat. So dun, 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 dun. Yeah, 95 seems about right. So let's go for this one. Okay, immediately, one of the benefits of the XY versus the Field, I just messed up. So we're gonna go into here and we're gonna see what steps I did mess up. There we go, that's the step I didn't want. There we go, and I'm gonna replace it with there. Another step that I messed up. This one is supposed to be there. Immediately, one of the joys of working with sequencers is you can easily fix mistakes. And by pressing any one of these keys, I can tell where the step is and what I'm actually doing here. So now we're gonna say goodbye to the metronome. So, boom. And now, very cool. Maybe a bit less release on this baby, so it doesn't fill up all the frequencies. So let's find a good chord progression. Okay, this is going to be more than one bar, so I can either change the bar scaling or I can just give myself more bars. I'm going to give myself 4 bars here, and let's go. That was not right. We're using sequencers, so let's do it again. Okay, so now let's see what else we can do here. That sounds like a good bass line, but I want to arpeggiate this. Let's see, try that out. Let's see, we need more bars. Gotta give me bars. Let's see, 4 bars right there, and let's go for it. Okay, and then remember, we can automate parameters on this as well. So let's start tweaking some stuff. Let's see. Okay, we're definitely going to be tweaking that. So to tweak stuff, you need to hold record. There it is, breathing. Of course, we can do that with a filter as well. Now, in the filter, it's most apparent. The parameter locking on this, by default, is all stepped, but you can soften things out here. See the shape here? That'll smooth the parameters so it doesn't sound that stepped, and you can have it completely smooth or just a bit. Okay, we're cooking. It's only 21 minutes left, so I'm gonna go into the mixer because that is a bit loud. And we're gonna send this baby to the effects as well. Let's see, if I press shift, and we're gonna send it to the reverb and the delay. Nice. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Ooh. That could be a cool bass thing. Let's record. Messed up again. Forgot to give myself more bars, so let's erase that. I am loving this workflow versus the OP1. I was a big defender of the OP1 because I really like the adrenaline rush it gives, but when you would mess up like I just did, you're just like vibing with the thing and suddenly you press the wrong record or the wrong keys when you're recording and everything just went to hell. Oh, those were some frustrating moments. But in this, all's good, all's good. Let's go for it. You gotta love recording on sequencers. That's why I love this, the Elektron boxes, the Oxy one. It's just so fun. So let's see if we can add a bit more spice into this. No, not feeling that sound. Let's see if we can find something else. Let's look for leads maybe. Sonar. Ah, definitely. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. I'm gonna put the pluckiness. I'm gonna pan this baby. I want to pan you. Let's see. Let's pan you to the left. And the pad we're gonna pan to the right. Okay. Gonna give it more volume to the drums. Only 16 minutes left on the clock. I'm sure we can get there. Let's go back to our sonar. Oh, that's just cool. Okay, bars. Need bars, 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 baby. What would be really amazing on this thing is if you could have a MIDI capture feature. TE, if you're watching this, the Push 3 has it, the MPC has it. This would be amazing if you could press a button and it could just record the stuff or showing the sequencer what you just did in the bar before. That would be amazing on this. Let's try this out. No. See, they're messed up, but we're in a sequencer, so let's find that mistake. See, this one is no. Almost there, and the drums are severely lacking, so let's do a bit. And we haven't even started automating stuff. That's a really cool part. Okay, let's try this shaker. Okay, the shaker seems a bit... Let's pitch shift this baby. That's better. And gonna give it a bit more volume. And we're gonna send it the delay. And now we're gonna start playing with the step components because time's almost out. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go with this, and I'm gonna go shift, and this baby is gonna go ramping up. And what else can we do with it? Let's give it some trigs, some ratchets. Okay, so this thing has a very cool feature, which is you can actually parameter lock how many times the parameter itself is going to be triggered. So let's see. Sorry, the step component is going to be activated every second time. So see, so the ratchet doesn't start every single time, only every second time. I can do more, of course. So like if I can go here and I can say every third or every fourth time. And big shout out to Chordmaster here, because he figured out that if you press the button again, you get different modes. So it'll do once and then it'll skip it 3 times later, or you can do different variations, and that just makes this extremely, extremely versatile. Now we're gonna have the ratchet. Nice. So immediately variations on just one bar, and I'm just speed running here. Okay, so what else do we have? Let's see. The brain says we're in F mixolydian. Let's see what happens if we mix it up. Okay, the brain is having a seizure of some sort. So okay, so it's not perfect. Okay, so what's probably happening here is that it's not detecting the real key that this is in. So tough luck, I guess. Okay, so you have a jammable thing here. And one of my favorite features on this whole thing is that you can actually do these kind of punch-in effects on the single tracks. 4 minutes and 55 left on the clock. And this is already a pretty cool project that you could just continue evolving. And you still have so much to go here. You have the mixer, you can equalize this thing. Actually, look, let's give it some good compression here. And saturate it. EQ it. This to me is the magic of the XY, ladies and gentlemen. The ability to grab just inspiration, the feeling of I want to make music, which I'm sure lots of you have loads of times, and actually being able to make some music, because I didn't even have that much of an idea. I just had a tempo. I had an idea of where I wanted to go in the chord progression. That's also a very nice feature of this and the OP1, because it starts on F. Your brain works kind of differently when you start on F instead of C. It's just a small detail, but I have found that, for example, on bass lines and everything, it does make me think differently, and it's kind of liberating, actually. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining me on this ride. This was very, very cool, very new for me, and I hope to do more of this stuff if you like it. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this type of video in the future, because I had a blast doing it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you found this video useful or at least entertaining. Have a great week. See you next time.